Gumshoes, Carmen Sandiego's horde of harsh-hearted harpies has struck again. This time, they heinously ham-fisted their way into L.A. In a Los Angeles neighborhood called Watts stands a fantastic triple-spire sculpture called Watts Towers. 2 of the 3 towers rise almost 100 feet. Begun about 1921, the towers took 33 years to build. They're made of broken bottles, seashells, shards of tile and china, and all kinds of other scrap parts. Most people didn't recycle back then, but the sculptor was ahead of his time. He was an Italian immigrant named Simone Roggia, and he built them as his personal tribute to the land that took him in. To many residents of this mostly poor urban neighborhood, the towers symbolize hope. In the winter of 1990, Watts Towers was designated a National Historic Landmark. But now, the landmark is lost because Kneemoi, Carmen's close encounter of the criminal kind, whizzed into Watts, tipped the towers, and towed them away. She said they looked just like the flowers on her home planet, Roddenberry. Your mission, Gumshoes, neutralize Kneemoi. Take back the towers and then bring Carmen Sandiego to justice. They've ripped off the goods. Now chase down those hoods.
Carmen Sandiego.
And one of these people could find her.
Neo Barbiero. Marielle Ferrer. Danny Rivera.
And this man is special agent in charge of training new recruits, Greg Lee.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Hi, guys. How are you? Thank you. Yeah. How are you? You good? Yeah. Oh, very good. Okay, you've heard about the case. We're going to start you off now with 50 ACME crime bucks. Anytime you answer a question correctly, we'll give you 10 more crime bucks. And the 2 of you with the highest score at the end of this round will then proceed to the next round. And as always, all of our answers have been verified by National Geographic World.
National Geographic World.
Okay, Chief, let's go.
Greg, Kneemoi has stolen Watts Towers and there's no time to lose. Here's the rap sheet on Kneemoi. She doesn't know much about human behavior, but when it comes to crime, she learns fast. And here's what we know so far. Gumshoes. ACME RecycleNet has tracked Kneemoi to a western state where the Great Plains meet the Rocky Mountains. Among the state's first explorers was an African-American trapper and trailblazer named Jim Beckworth. In the winter of 1829, he went to live with the Crow people, learning their language and customs. He eventually was made a chief in the Crow Nation. Later, Beckworth blazed a trail to California and discovered a pass in the Sierra Nevada mountains, which still bears his name. And if he were here now, he'd help us blaze a trail to Kneemoi. Greg.
Thanks, Chief. Okay, guys, name the state, if you will, please. Is it Wyoming, Texas, or California? Remember the clues that we heard? State where the Great Plains meet the Rocky Mountains, Jim Beckworth, and the Crow people. Looks like everybody's ready. Neil, we'll start with you. What do you think?
Greg, I said Texas.
Texas. What do you think, Marielle?
Wyoming.
Wyoming. Danny, what do you say?
Wyoming.
Wyoming. The answer we're looking for is Wyoming. Nice job, guys. Happy. You did good. Okay, so that means Neil, you stay at 50. Marielle and Danny move up to 60 crime bucks. And we have a little bit of time here. Let's find out about you guys. Neil, you have a very interesting collection, right? Tell me about it.
Yes, I like to race radio-controlled cars with my friends. And we race them at an off-road track on Long Island.
Great. That sounds like a lot of fun. Marielle, tell me about your family.
Well, my mom's parents, they came from Ukraine.
Yes.
And so I've been learning how to speak Ukrainian.
And do you have any brothers and sisters?
Tak. That means yes, I have.
Very good. Thank you very much. Very nice. Okay, Danny, how about you?
Well, I like to do magic, and I've done lots of tricks with coins and cars.
Oh, very good. Well, listen, you guys have a great time. Please, welcome them all to the show, if you would, please, everybody. All right, you guys are off to a good start. Now we've got a clue coming in from Acme Chaparral BirdNet. Watch.
I'm here in the state with a good taste to make me its official bird. And I just saw the crook at the International Balloon Fiesta. What a sight. Hundreds of majestic hot air balloons carrying people in wicker baskets quietly through the sky, right in the state's biggest city. I thought Kneemoi was a balloon, but then I noticed the huge sculpture she was hauling. Oh, yeah. Let me clear one thing up. We roadrunners do not say meep, meep. We do, however, run fast. Bye.
Good. I'm glad we had that cleared up finally. All right, guys, name the city you would, please. Is it Albuquerque, Tucson, or Taos? Remember the clues that we heard. Roadrunner is the state bird, International Balloon Fiesta, and largest city in the state. Looks like everybody's ready again. Neil, we'll start with you. What do you think?
Greg, I said Albuquerque.
Albuquerque, Marielle?
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque, Danny?
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque, the answer we're looking for is Albuquerque. That's the way to do it, guys. Okay, so that means Neil, you move up to 60, Marielle and Danny up to 70 cry bucks. Now, we've just received word that Kneemoi is in Connecticut. So that means, all right, you guys know what that means? It's time for the lightning round, all right? Each one of these questions will now be about Kneemoi's most recent known whereabouts, which is Connecticut. For every correct answer, I'll give you 5 cry bucks. Hands on your buzzers, please. Listen carefully. Here we go. Connecticut had the first state prison in the United States, but that prison had another distinction. Was it on a barge floating in a river, in a copper mine underground, or suspended from a cliff? Danny.
In a copper mine?
In a copper mine underground is right. Nice job. 5 for you. Good job. Question 2. In Connecticut, you'll find a place that houses everything from a tiny filbert to a 35-pound coco de mer. Is it a monkey house, seaport, or nut museum? Neil.
A seaport?
Sorry, it's not a seaport. Is it a monkey house, seaport, or nut museum? Danny or Marielle? Sorry, out of time. We were looking for nut museum. Okay, sorry, nobody got anything on that one. We go to question 3. Here we go. One of the world's most famous universities is located in New Haven, Connecticut, known for its drama and law schools. Is that university Yale, Harvard, or Princeton? Marielle?
Yale.
Yale is right. Nice job. 5 for you. Okay, so that means that's the end of the lightning round. Neil has 60, Marielle has 75, and Danny 75 crime bucks. Nice job, guys. That's the way to do it. Now, for our next
Greg,
clue...
my office. Now.
Okay, Chief, I'll be right there. I gotta probably get that thing working. What's going on in here? It's snowing.
I know it's snowing in here. A freak storm has settled in on my office.
Chief, this is amazing. This is great.
Yes. Greg, I want you to do something for me.
Yes.
Oh, you know what it is?
Yes, of course. I'll go get my mittens. I'll put coming back here. We'll make a little snowman. I got to carry it in my office. Hold on.
No, Greg.
Wait a minute. Better, Chief. I'll get a toboggan. We'll use this desk. I'll get a little snow ramp thing.
Greg.
Better idea, Chief. We'll go out to the interstate. We'll make one of those snow barricades with just a little hole, and the cars will come through, and we'll charge them tolls. I have not...
Greg, there will be no snowmen. There will be no tobogganing. There will be no snow tolls. Now, I want you to go out and tell the gumshoes that the one that captures Carmen Sandiego today will win a free trip anywhere in North America. You got that?
Yeah, Chief, we can do that. We always do that. It's a shame to let all this nifty snow go to waste. Chief, you want to make snow angels?
No. Greg, go away.
Right, Chief.
And don't slam the door.
Ooh, nasty. Oh! Josh, who is responsible for this, please?
Greg, I have no idea.
Well, I'll tell you, when I find out, there's going to be heads to roll, mister. Maybe not. Okay, guys, as you know, we're still looking for Kneemoi and the Watchtower. Really threw me off. But fortunately for us, ACME Bugnet has just intercepted this phone conversation between Kneemoi and Carmen Sandiego. Watch.
Those gumshoes have picked up your trail. Go to a Belgian town by the North Sea. You can hide Watts Towers in the tallest tower in town, the Belfry in the Central Market.
How can I get around without attracting attention?
Most visitors take canal boats. The city is filled with narrow streets and medieval buildings.
Meaty Evo? I prefer vegetable-y Evo.
Not medieval, medieval. Oh, just get going.
Okay, guys, name the city, if you will, please. Is it Brussels, Dunkirk, or Bruges? Looks like everybody's ready. Neil, we'll start with you. What do you say?
I chose Dunkirk.
Dunkirk. What do you think, Marielle?
Brussels.
Brussels. Danny, what do you say?
Bruges.
Bruges. The answer we're looking for is Bruges. Nice job. Good job, Danny. Okay, so that means Neil, you stay at 60. Marielle stays at 75. Danny, you have 8. Wait a minute. What's going on with the lights here? Oh, no. It's her. The mysterious woman.
Gregory, I've waited long enough. Give me the tapes.
The tapes?
The tapes.
give you the taste, but first there's one very small but important matter. I think you know what it is.
All right. Here's your clue. Kneemoi is on the Atlantic coast in the capital of Guinea. Not New Guinea, not Equatorial Guinea, not Guinea-Bissau, Guinea.
Gotcha.
Good. The country's recently improved its foreign trade, so the capital is growing fast. Now, Gregory, the tapes.
All right, fair's fair. Here are the tapes.
Thank you. These dark colors really pick up the lint. And you have some, too.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And one more thing, Gregory.
Yes?
I'll be back.
Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. Gotta move. All right, guys, name the city, if you will, please. Is it Timbuktu, Brazzaville, or Conakry? Remember the clues that we heard: Atlantic coast and capital of Guinea. Everybody's ready. Neil, we'll start with you. What do you think?
I chose Conakry.
Conakry. What do you think, Marielle?
Conakry.
Conakry. Danny?
Conakry.
Everybody said Conakry. Everybody's right. Nice job, guys. Okay, so that means Neil, you have 70. Marielle has 85. Danny in the lead with 95 crime bucks. Nice job, guys. Now, we have just heard that Kneemoi has left Conakry, so let's pick up the chase.
The chase.
Whoa, quite enough of this, mister. I'll tell you right now. Heads will roll. All right, guys, as you know, it's time for the chase now. Each one of these are worth 5 crime bucks. Watch this. Listen here. Here we go. Kneemoi meandered over to Minsk. Name the country. Neil.
Latvia?
No, sorry, it's Belarus. She beat a retreat across Belarus' southern border. What country is she in? Danny.
Ukraine.
Ukraine is right. She took off for Moscow's Kremlin because she thought the towers would look nice next to it. Name the country. Marielle?
Russia.
Russia's right. From the Kremlin, she took a caravan straight to Kazakhstan. What river did she cross along the way? Marielle?
The Danube.
Sorry, Volga. From Kazakhstan, she journeyed to the ancient capital of Uzbekistan. Name it. Danny?
Tehran.
Sorry, it's Tashkent. That means after the chase round, Neil has 70, Marielle has 90, Danny has 100 crime bucks. Bucks. Just clap. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, that means now it's time for the final clue of this round, guys, which means you have to decide how much you want to risk. If you're right, we'll add that amount to your score. If you're not right, though, we'll subtract it from your score. You can risk 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, or 50 crime bucks. Take a look right over here, if you will, please. Here's a portion of the world where we think the Kneemoi is headed. Now, if you know a lot about this part of the world, you may want to risk a lot. If you don't know very much about it, though, you may not want to risk quite so much. So take a look at the map and think about it.
How much you gonna risk? Yeah.
Okay, looks like everybody's ready. Now for our next clue, we turn to ACME HawkNet agent Lou Ferrigno. Lou?
Listen up, Gumshoe. There's the vile henchman trailing me, so I gotta be quick. Head for a Southeastern Asian country that shares a peninsula with Thailand and an island with Brunei. It's a nation governed by a constitutional monarchy. But this one's a little different. One of 9 states' rulers is elected king for a 5-year term. Now Kneemoi is scheming to become the first queen. You gotta stop her, Gumshoes, and get back Juan's tower. Uh-oh, I hear footsteps. I gotta run.
All right, thanks, Lou. Guys, name the country, if you will, please. Is it Malaysia, Indonesia, or Vietnam? Of the clues that we heard, shares a peninsula with Thailand and an island with Brunei, and governed by a constitutional monarchy. The king is elected to a 5-year term. Once you have those answers, lay them down right there in front of you. Neil, lay it down right there. There you go. Okay, Neil, we're going to start with you. You have 70 crime bucks. Before you show me your answer, how much did you risk?
I risked 50.
50 crime bucks. Set up there right in front of you. Yeah, right there. Here, I'll show you. Okay, go ahead. What'd you say?
I chose Vietnam.
Vietnam. The answer we're looking for is Malaysia, so that's not right. That means you'll come down 50 crime bucks. This thing isn't over with yet. Okay, Marielle, you have 90 crime bucks. How much did you risk?
I risked 20.
20 crime bucks. What'd you say?
Malaysia.
That's what we're looking for. Nice job. You go up 20 crime bucks. Takes you to 110. Danny, you were in the lead at the beginning of this round with 100 crime bucks. How much did you risk?
It's 20.
20 crime bucks. What'd you say?
I said Vietnam.
Vietnam is not right. You'll go down 20 crime bucks, but you're still in second place, which means Marielle and Danny, you're going on to the next round. Congratulations. Neil, listen, you were a great detective. You did some wonderful things for us today. We've assembled a kit that's going to help you in your next case. Chief.
It's the official ACME Crime Net Travel Kit, and it includes an atlas for world travelers, an official Carmen watch, a Carmen t-shirt, a subscription to National Geographic World Magazine, and to practice those tricks you learned at ACME Basketball and Optical Illusion Camp, this handy portable globe. Now, this particular trick takes lots of training.
Nice shot, Chief. Nice ball, too. Okay, guys, now it's time for you to go to Malaysia to try to track down Kneemoi. What you have to do is find him, bring back the Watts Tower. But I want you to know, we do not send our agents out into the field unprepared. Chief, how about a briefing?
The folks down at ACME Photo Recon have put together a few slides on Malaysia. Have a look. Malaysia. Half on the Malay Peninsula, half on the island of Borneo. Made up of 13 states, 9 of which are ruled by sultans. The sultans take turns being king of the country, and the job rotates every 5 years. Kneemoi might hide the towers in Malaysia's ancient rainforest, but there isn't as much camouflage as there once was. Lately, much rainforest has been destroyed for lumber. More likely, she'll hide them behind this 33-meter reclining Buddha statue in Penang. Although Islam is the country's official religion, perhaps a quarter of all Malaysians are Buddhist. Freedom of worship is a constitutional right. The Temple of the Azure Cloud, also in Penang. Here, if you like, you can have poisonous snakes draped around your neck. I wonder how you say no thank you in Malay. The most exotic Malaysian fruit is the prickly oval durian. It has a delicious taste, but its sewer-like odor is so overpowering that hotels warn visitors to hold their noses while eating. Talk to this guy in Kuala Lumpur, the capital. He's our ACME local transportation for people in traditional headgear net agent. He knows the streets, and he also knows a great hat when he sees one. Here's a popular pastime in Malaysia, top spinning. The unofficial record for keeping a top spinning after a single yank on its rope is almost 2 hours. That's tough to top. But don't stop to top. Be a good cop. Stop our space gloss. Our space gloss. Kneemoi and the Watts Towers are in Malaysia. Go get them gumshoes.
All right. Come on, guys, here on Malaysia. Set your stuff down here. Take a walk right over that way. Let me show you what we have. Here are the possible locations where you will be able to find Kneemoi, Watts Tower, and a warrant for Kneemoi's arrest. Now, the first thing you have to do is find the loot. That's the evidence you need so that you can get the warrant. With the warrant, you can then arrest the crook. Now, connect all 3 of those things in that order in a single turn, and you get a chance to try to catch Carmen Sandiego. Catch Carmen Sandiego, and you get that trip to anywhere in North America. Now, one more thing as always, if you happen upon the loot, the warrant, or the crook, you get a free turn, okay? Marielle, you're ahead at the end of the last round. You go first.
The ancient rainforest.
Ancient rainforest.
Kneemoi.
Nice job. You found Kneemoi. Remember, though, you have to go in the right order. Loot, warrant, crook. You get a free turn. Go ahead.
Iban Longhouse.
Iban Longhouse. Nope, nothing there, but you found Kneemoi. Nice job. Danny.
Central Market.
Central Market. Nope, nothing there. Marielle.
Coliseum Cafe.
Coliseum Cafe. Nope, sorry. Danny.
Comtar Complex.
Comtar Complex. No, sorry. Marielle.
The Stad Place.
The Stadwies. Nope, nothing there. Danny.
Batu Caves.
What was it again?
Batu Caves.
Batu Caves.
The warrant.
Nice job. You got the warrant. You get a free turn. Remember, though, Danny, you have to go in the right order. Loot, warrant, crook. Go ahead.
Central Market.
Central Market. Nothing there. Okay, nice job, Danny. Marielle, go ahead.
Chinatown.
Chinatown. No, sorry. Danny.
General Post Office.
General Post Office. Nope, sorry. Marielle.
Cameron Highlands.
Cameron Highlands. Nope, sorry. Danny.
Ipoh Highway.
Ipoh Highway. Nope, sorry, nothing there. Marielle.
National Museum.
National Museum.
Trash Tower.
Okay, you have the loot, you get a free turn. Do you remember where the other two are? Go ahead.
Batu Caves.
Batu Caves. You have the loot. You have the warrant. You need but one more. Do you know where Kneemoi is?
The ancient rainforest.
Is she still at the ancient rainforest? Yes, she is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come here, Marielle. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, you got Kneemoi. Now all you have to do is put her in jail, pull on the chain, and do it.
Kneemoi in jail.
Right here, buddy. Nice job. Okay, listen, we're going to talk about your next adventure in just a little bit. First off, Danny, you were a great detective, man. You tracked Kneemoi all the way here. We have something very special for you. Chief.
A Gumshoe's beat is a whole world, and world beat is the music for the 90s. So, we're giving you a collection of world music, CDs by artists from all around the globe. Plus, we have this CD filled with music from rockapella, including our theme song. And we've all chipped in to buy a portable CD player. Congratulations!
Thanks, Chief. Okay, Marielle, now you know what you have to do. If you catch Carmen Sandiego, you're going to be able to go on a trip. We want to know where you want to go. So, write it down, please.
Where do you want to go?
You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Okay, now, all you have to do now is find Carmen Sandiego. We have to find out where she went. Usually, we get a very important phone call that tells us that information. Hello? She's right here. It's for you.
Hello?
Gee, another amazing Earth concept. Jail. I must show this to Carmen. Look for her in Asia.
What'd she say?
Carmen's in Asia.
Okay, so Marielle, you and I are going to Asia. Chief.
Here's a list of places Carmen may have traveled.
Turkey, Lebanon, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, Pakistan, China, Malaysia, Hong Kong, Indonesia, Taiwan, Japan. Greg, let's go to the map.
All right, we're going to get 45 seconds up on the clock. You have to identify 8 countries in 45 seconds. You can do it. You guys cheer her on. Good luck to you, Marielle. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go. Carmen, United Arab Emirates. No, try it again. Try it again. That's not it. United Arab Emirates. Come on, try it again. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yes, come on. Taiwan, Taiwan, Taiwan. Come on, do it. Yes. Turkey, 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 Turkey. Do it. Yes. China, 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 China. Do it. Yes. Lebanon, Lebanon, Lebanon. Do it. Lebanon, come on. Yes. Yes. Pakistan, Pakistan. Do it. Pakistan. Pakistan. Do it. Hurry. Yes. Malaysia, 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 Malaysia. Hurry now, hurry. Yes, come on. Saudi Arabia, Saudi Arabia, Saudi Arabia. Yes, it's good. Guess what, buddy? You did that thing, and so now you and a parent are going to Colorado. Oh, congratulations. And since you are also no longer a gumshoe, now that you've done this, you are now a sleuth. We're going to give you this official Carmen Sandiego sleuth jacket. There you go. How do you feel, buddy?
Good.
I'm so happy for you. Let me tell you, you've been doing some great stuff for us today. There's one more thing I want you to do. You know what it is?
Well, she sneaks around the world from Kiev to Carolina. She's a sticky-fingered filcher from Berlin down to Belize. She'll take you for a ride on a slow boat to China. Tell me, where in the world is
Carmen Sandiego?
Steal their soul in South Korea, making nutty cooks right on from the Red Sea to Greenland. They'll be singing the blues. Well, they never Arkansas her steal the meat come from the jungle. Tell me,
where in the world is
Carmen Sandiego?
She go back smarter to Thailand, Vietnam, to Mali, to Bali, Ohio. I'm back
Well, she'll ransack Pakistan and run a scan in Scandinavia. Then she'll stick 'em up down under and go pickpocket worth. She was the missing misdemeanor when she stole the beans from Lima. Tell me, where in the world is
Carmen Sandiego?
Tell me, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Tell me, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where could she be? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? 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 Could she be?
This is Lynn Thigpen speaking for Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. And remember, any crook that's running loose now, we'll deposit in the Who's Scow. All contestants have been briefed regarding game rules prior to their appearance. All geographic information was accurate as of the date this program was recorded.
Oh, wait a mamma mia. Oh, wait a mamma mia, yeah. Oh, wait a mamma mia, yeah. Spread it over Europe and Asia. That's where all these countries are. 15 independent republics that used to be the USSR. Russia, Lithuania, and Azerbaijan. Belarus, Tajikistan, and Armenia. Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, Ukraine, Kazakhstan. Yeah, Latvia, Estonia. Turkmenistan, they take me back, man. To Georgia and the mother. Where the that is used to be the Soviet Union money in the
This program was bankrolled by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by viewers like you.